Now, interest rates in the country are projected to remain high this year, even as the government employs measures to ensure stability. This is according to an outlook by Sanlam Investments East Africa, which also projects a better economic forecast for the year 2024, as Dennis Otieno explains.
The government's plans to engineer a reduction in interest rates to a single digit through various interventions may not be realized this year. According to a report by Sanlam Investments East Africa, interest rates are largely projected to remain high, especially with the central bank's interventions to stabilize the market. Other factors shaping the outlook include debt obligations of the government and a lag in tax collection.
We generally expect interest rates to remain elevated at this point in time. The major reasons for that are the guidance that we are seeing from the Central Bank of Kenya. They have been raising their benchmark rates, more or less guiding towards interest rates being elevated at this point in time. In addition, we've seen government increase their domestic borrowing program. So all these factors generally point towards interest rates remaining at these elevated levels.
In December last year, the central bank shocked the market with the biggest rate hike in 11 years to 12.5% as it sought to stabilize the shilling, which is still in a free fall. Interestingly, the report notes that this depreciation will continue in 2024, although at a slower pace when compared to the 2023 depreciation that saw the local unit lose 21% of its value. Overall, analysts at Sanlam remain optimistic about Kenya's growth prospects this year.
Our view is that GDP will be in the region of 5 to 6%. And that positive growth will generally be driven by agriculture, which we expect to do well, again, given the good rainfall that we've seen. However, the depreciation of the shilling is what will, which was in last year, is what will probably might hamper growth of the economy.
The key risks for investors and global investors has been FX availability and obviously the issues around the Eurobond payment in 2024. So I think both those issues are being addressed by government and also by the agencies like the IMF and the World Bank. So again, once those issues are settled, then I think, again, there'll be appetite for Kenyan assets and risk appetite from international investors as well.
Even as observers project a positive 2024, analysts reckon it will be key for the country to prepare well for global economic shocks in a bid to prevent setbacks. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV, Nairobi.